Hi guys, welcome to Codex and this is your host Harshavardhan. I have 5 plus years of experience in software development and training and I have trained over 6,000 professionals in my teaching career. Today we'll learn a concept called as hoisting. This hoisting concept is very important because this is the most asked question in all the JavaScript interviews. So let us learn all about hoisting today. So whenever I say hoisting, the first thing which comes to our mind is flag hoisting, right? So to understand this concept, I have taken the analogy of flag hoisting today. So I have drawn the flag here. This is the pole and this red color line is the string. So to start with, the flag will be at the bottom. So when someone comes and pulls the string, the flag will be raised to the top here. So this is called as hoisting. So in simple words, hoisting is nothing but raising something from bottom to the top. So this is called as hoisting. Similarly, in JavaScript, whatever variables and functions that we declare are hoisted to the top of the scope. So whatever variables and functions that we declare in our JavaScript file will be automatically hoisted to the top of the scope. So this is called as hoisting in JavaScript. So to understand this, let us write one example. So to write the code, I am using a VS Code editor. So I have created the project here and then I'll create one HTML file, index.html. I will create one JavaScript file index.js. Yeah, so I'll create some HTML content here. I'll just say hello world and I'll write the script tag to link my JavaScript file. src index.js. Now let us write some JavaScript code. So first line, I'm just trying to print a variable called as x. Now observe, I have not declared this x variable yet. So now below this, I'll try to use create this variable. Now let us see what happens. So here I'm trying to use a variable before declaring it. So now let us go to the browser and check what is happening. So I'll open my HTML page in the browser. So when you open this, you can clearly see your message. Now to open the console, you can use F12 and you can see here the message is undefined, right? So now we are not getting the error here, but we are getting undefined. I'll tell you why, right? So this variable, we are actually accessing it here before declaring it. So now at the runtime, when I execute the code, your JavaScript will take this variable and then it will raise it to the top. So it is actually taking the variable which is declared at the bottom and then it is raising to the top of the scope. So this is called as hoisting. Hence you are getting it as undefined. So whatever variable you declare here, the default value is always undefined. Hence you are getting it as undefined. Now let us see one more example in this. So I'll try to assign a value for this variable. So I'm giving it as 30. Now let us see what happens. We'll go to the browser, refresh the page. You can clearly see here it is still printing undefined. It is not printing 30. Now the reason is whatever variables that we declare, only the variable declaration is hoisted. The initialization is not hoisted. So this code will become something like this when I execute. So variable declaration only it is hoisted and then the variable is used here and then the initialization happens at the last. So you are getting it as undefined. So now this is all about your variable hoisting. Now let us take function hoisting now. So to do that, I will write one function. I will call a function called as learn. So now observe this learn function, I have not written it. So now let me write the function below it. Function, name of the function learn, and inside this I'll write one message, console.log, we are learning hoisting. So now I am just calling the function and I am writing the function below it. So I am calling the function before writing it, right? So now let us see what happens. So I'll refresh the page. So you can clearly see the message, we are learning hoisting. Why? Because the function, whatever we have written here, again, this is hoisted to the top of the scope here, like this. So hence, whenever it tries to call this function, it is already declared, hence you will not get the error. Instead, this function will be executed. So this is all about your function hoisting. So today we have learned both variable hoisting as well as function hoisting in JavaScript. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Please like, share, subscribe and hit the bell icon to receive the notifications. Thank you.